Ugh. Oh. That's like Big Trouble in Little China. Oh, get it. Get it.
Shot the W bomb, right?
Oh, that's raw. Oh my gosh, that's sick. That's sick. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Sneak peek at his suit. And we're going to talk about that in this video. Listen, before I get started, I need a solid from all of y'all. Somehow, some way, you found my content. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Help others find the content with the free, simple gesture. Throw a like on the video so others looking for the same type of boxing content, they're able to find it. Simple, quick, fast. Got to be transparent with you guys. Let's talk about it. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh, my God. Y'all seen my reaction, a little piece of it. Wilder's suit looks raw. It looks raw. So I made a video last week confirming that Wilder was going to do it big and still wear some form of a uniform, suit, costume, whatever people want to refer to it as, right? Now, the reason this is imperative or something that's like newsworthy is there are different people that felt in the fight with Tyson Fury, the second fight, that Deontay Wilder, they felt he was making an excuse saying his suit was too heavy because he said there were some things on the ring walk and some things he would have basically changed. Now, you guys know Deontay Wilder for being a showman and a charismatic personality in the world of boxing. And he basically just said that there was things that occurred in the second fight that he would have switched out. So now I know the haters are going to say, oh, he's wearing a suit. Is the suit heavy and all this stuff? But let's talk about a little bit of the news and I'll give you more of my thoughts. So you guys see, this is ESPN. It says Deontay Wilder will walk out for his Trilogy fight with Tyson Fury in a costume heavy in black and red colors with imported fabric from Africa. He's paying homage to his roots with Nigeria's Edo tribe. More on Wilder and the evolution of boxing fashion. Now, at the end of the day, the haters gonna hate. Wilder's lit. These costumes are remarkable. So shout out to his team, and I'll give you guys a little bit more chance to look at the costume. So you guys have to stay tuned to this video. But again, back to what I was saying, they were saying that his suit was too heavy or whatever, and you guys see it on the screen. This is from CNN. So it's funny that Tyson Fury, Eddie Hearn, and people like that said that Wilder was not a big name in America and try to convince you of that. But here he is on CNN, and him, I guess, saying something about his suit being heavy is newsworthy to CNN. So that goes to show you that Wilder is must-see TV. So now a lot of people are saying, oh, what's up? I hope he doesn't make any excuses. There's a lot riding on this particular fight. I personally cannot wait for the conclusion. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I want to see this fight really just deliver. I really want to see it deliver. And Wilder is looking like he's in crazy killer shape at the moment. And it should be a good heavyweight occasion. Anthony Joshua, recently, he just lost to Alexander Usyk, and that has completely thwarted and deterred the plans from Tyson Fury, at least, and Anthony Joshua's side, and people who were clamoring for and lied to you and told you that there was a done deal fight between Joshua and Fury, which we now know is not the case. We know that's not the case. And it was wrong for them to use boxing and boxing fans' eagerness to want to see the best fights and use it against the fans in that regard and in that way, to the point where you're going to trick fans into thinking that something exists that really doesn't. And I wasn't a fan of that. I wasn't a fan of how they did that. But at the end of the day, this is for all the marbles. Usyk, even though he beat Joshua, I think the winner of this fight is really the guy to beat and the number one person in the heavyweight division based on accomplishments, the importance. This is a big fight. This is a big fight, a very big fight. And both guys are promising certain things from the fight. We know only one of them is going to be able to deliver that in which they promised. But as far as Wilder in the suit, he looks in shape. So I know, again, people are going to try to hate and say, oh, hey, I thought you can't have the suit. He looks like he's ready to carry the suit. And I can tell from the suit, which we'll get into, and I told you stay tuned to the end of this video. I told you that we would take a deeper dive into the suit. But right then and there, and this is why you guys got to follow my channel. My name is Ego. I'm your host. Fight week is among us. It's a big fight. This is why you got to follow the channel so you get informed with the latest and greatest and everything that's happening in boxing. I made Ego Weight Watchers video. Wilder looks to be in remarkable shape. And I think people are making this big to-do about the Wilder suit. Wilder is saying the suit was heavy. And some people are saying, oh, make up your mind, 1,000 excuses and stuff. It's really not hard to understand Wilder's plight. This is my perception of it. I believe that after the second fight happened and Wilder lost, he was wondering what went wrong and just assessing his night and his performance. So he was looking at different things like, man, what went on? Because why do my legs feel like that, right? It's really easy to follow. Why do my legs feel like that? Then he said, hey, maybe the suit, maybe the heavy, blah, blah, blah. End of story. As more information comes out, it appears that Tyson Fury cheated in the fight. So that became the focus. So people keep saying, oh, Wilder made a ton of excuses and all this and that, but it's really all the same things. I believe Wilder was wondering why he felt how he felt, and he was saying he was looking for why he felt so drained and stuff like that. But ultimately, I do believe Tyson Fury cheated, and I think this fight will show. And here's the thing. The fans that said it's inconceivable that Tyson Fury cheated, the fans that are saying that, what if this third fight looks nothing like the second fight? Will you then switch up and say, okay, maybe Fury did cheat if Fury can't duplicate? Because right now, all the Fury fans and old media, they keep saying that Wilder has no shot. Fury just has his number. So if you get proven wrong and Wilder beats Fury and it looks nothing like the second fight, will you then open your mind to the fact that, hey, this is definitely plausible that Tyson Fury cheated? So we know what time it is, and we know the shapeshifters in old media, they just don't want to give Wilder credit. That's why you see Tyson Fury, he's literally doing interviews, multiple interviews, and he's saying, yeah, I cheated. Yeah, I cheated. Who jokes like that? Who says stuff like that when, white privilege is amazing? When you're being questioned for one of the most, if not the most heinous thing you can do in boxing, like cheat, and you're being asked about it, and your first response to the people, and notice how none of the people interviewing Tyson Fury say anything. They never say like, hey, you don't think that's something you should not joke about, or there's no follow. They almost like, it's this chagrin, and it's like they're laughing with him. I don't see what's funny about that. If you've been accused of said crime, something heinous, and then you're joking and saying that you're doing it. And the crazy thing is, I don't think Tyson Fury is joking, right? And I made a video about this. I don't think he's joking. I think, look, Tyson Fury says he plans to, quote, cheat again in the Trilogy fight against Deontay Wilder. But somehow, some way, Tyson Fury responds to Wilder calling him a cheater. I'm going to cheat again, right? So this is out of his own mouth what he's saying. So I just don't see what's funny about that. And once again, old media will not say anything because Fury has the complexion for the protection. They won't say nothing to Fury. They won't say, hey, that's inappropriate, that's distasteful. Nothing. They'll just laugh with him as if this is funny, as if this is what the sport, deserves, or something we should be joking about in the sport. It's sad. But when Wilder wore these headphones, this became a talking point for old media. They said, why on earth would he not talk to media? He's supposed to be talking to us. I mean, this is just pure insanity at this point. Now, I told you guys, if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I would deliver something special. This is a first ever look at Wilder's suit. Haters gonna hate. The suit looks amazing. And I'm probably gonna just let y'all look at this and say minimal things. So at the end of the day, subscribe to the channel if you love what I'm doing. It is Fight Week, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, exclusive, first ever look at his new suit. Is badass. This is a dope suit. And, shout out to the designers. They really got off on this one. Wilder looks like he's having fun. And one of the big pickups that I noticed is it looks like more or less something that just goes over the top. It doesn't look like an all-encompassing suit. So I don't think this suit will be as heavy. And I think that was one of the issues that Wilder complained about. So I feel like they found a middle ground to make the suit just lighter so it's not as discouraging. But, it's cool. I like Wilder double downing. It's going to be more intrigue because these suits are legendary. And then some people are saying, oh, he wore the suit. And the fact that he's double down and saying, hey, I can show you I'll be a better fighter. And he's double down and wearing the suit again. I think this just hypes up the fight further. So let me know how I did in this video. And I'm going to take us out with the first ever look at the paying homage to the Edo tribe. Shout out to Nigeria and the Wilder suit. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah.
Fantastic forward to the fight world. And
Deontay
shot the W bomb, right?
Do you want more content? Make sure you follow my socials on Twitter at Boxingego and Instagram at Boxingego1. Yeah. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.